Hey everyone, so today is going to be a quick one. We are going to check out a object or something that Emma from Crime Stories Obsessed identified using Google Earth. We don't usually go to places based only on Google Earth because most of the stuff we receive from people are just like fuzzy images with because the resolution of Google Earth is so poor. A lot of times trees and forests just kind of have these blobs that have to do with the resolution, nothing to do with objects on the ground. Although if you zoom in, a lot of times you can see objects on the ground because they're a little more defined. You'll notice the ground is a little more defined. You can see trucks, vehicles, barrels. You can see houses fairly well, sheds. In a forest or a creek area where there's trees, it's much more difficult because the tree cover, obviously. This one that Emma sent, it is an object that has more of a defined edge to it. That's what raised my interest, as well as the location. And the coloring of it looked interesting. It almost looked a little skin color in some parts. It was lighter and then darker, and it looked like a middle piece went under the water where the waist would be, and the knees were kind of sticking out. If it was a body, it's hard because the human mind kind of imagines what it wants to see, and it's hard to prevent yourself from doing that. So and so I try really hard not to let my mind go in that direction. This one, it was hard not to. So, and it's a location that's easy enough to get to that it's just worth checking it out. This is gonna be a really quick one. I got my buddy coming with me, Chillbilly, if you know him on YouTube. He's on chats most of the time. He's got some videos, just a few videos that he did at the beginning of the Summer Wells case. But he mostly is in chats and just kind of hangs out on YouTube. So if you've seen him, he's coming along, and kind of be cool to hang out with him. We met at Summer's Vigil this year that Trevor Lee had done in February, and so it'd be cool to hang out with him and go on a short little hike here. That would be fun. But I did have to get permission, so we are good to go. There's a trail where it looks like people go to walk along the edge of the golf course. So, you know, it might be a typical thing anyway, but I wanted to be legal, make it legit, so I got permission. We're gonna go up, and I'll show you here on the map where we're gonna go. We're gonna go onto only the paved area of the course. We're not gonna cross the course or get on the greens. We're gonna walk basically up the paved area, take a left turn on the corner, cross a little bridge, and on the other side of the bridge there's an opening that goes right up along the creek. So we're gonna find that opening, hike up into there, into the woods and along the creek, and then I have figured out roughly where this object is. It's about halfway in that open area. So we're gonna find that spot, search the creek, see what this object is, and call it good. So either way, you know, if there's something interesting there. I will say Gavel Geeks, Jenny, and Tracy, Chasing Truth, did some very good analysis. The first analysis they did, I wasn't 100% convinced just because they had measured the object. They said it was probably 7 or 8 feet long. But if you look at Google's statement about the accuracy of Google Earth, it says do not use for accurate measurements because it's just the resolution is from satellite view. The resolution at Earth level, especially when you're talking 2 or 3 feet difference, is very, very difficult. So I wasn't convinced that the object was really that size, although it could be. And so I told them I was kind of had wished they had waited to talk about the location, although the location was out there anyway, given Emma had put some video on there with the edges. You could see the golf course. You could kind of make out where things were. So, you know, it was out there, but I've got Chillbilly with me, and I got permission. Most people don't probably have permission to go to this area, so I'm not that concerned. But one thing that was interesting, very cool, I was very impressed, is Gavel Geeks followed up that the earlier live where they made the measurement with a second live. They asked me to join in chat, and I did. During that analysis, she did very impressive timeline analysis of Google Earth, the Google Earth snapshot that shows this object in the water. with using surrounding construction, buildings that were there, were not there, and knowing when certain buildings were built based on, you know, online information about when these businesses, the groundbreaking for these businesses, when the buildings were actually put there, she was able to determine that the snapshot, the Google Earth snapshot, was not any later than 2019. It couldn't have been taken any later than 2019 because certain buildings didn't exist that did exist as of 2019 or after 2019. So that tells us whatever's there was there pre 2020, and so obviously can't be Summer Wells, can't be the other missing girls that people are talking about, because those are all after 2020. So if it is anything like that, it would be a cold case pre 2019. So it's not a reason not to go, because it could be something, and still want to check it out, and Chillbilly's willing to come, so we're gonna go check this out today real quick. It's a very short walk, see what's there and call it good. So let's get going.
So I've always wanted to go from the Belleton side and go up Chimney Top.
I've been trying to get up Chimney Top for so long. So long.
It's all private property until you get to a certain point, then it's state property.
Yep.
I can't get to it anymore.
I almost got on
See, I know a guy
Fields
that,
Road.
I know a guy that actually killed somebody in front of Chimney Top.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he done 6 years in prison for it. But I mean, he actually they robbed a guy.
Wow.
Yeah, they robbed him. He died from the beating.
So why the hell were they up in Chimney Top though?
That's what they lured him up.
Lured him up there. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that to me was a big clue. Yep. See the gate? This fence is on this side, not that side. That side is... Oh, that's perfect if we can get over there. We are so close, dude. I could practically see it from here. Yep, there's supposed to be an opening right up. Sort of an opening. But we got to get up along the creek.
Somebody's getting in here right in just a second.
What?
Somebody be getting in right in just a second.
Oh, okay. Hey, there's and there's part of an old trail. Oh yeah, this is perfect. So, you know that map was old because... You know it was old because this was way more open in that Google Earth. Like there were only these... what are those, holly? Evergreen trees. There were only those. Now there's all this other growth. It is not far. But it's thicker than Google Earth showed though. Do you have the map, Google map up with our blue dot? Because I know where exactly this thing is if I can see where we are. I could just use mine, I guess, but it's nice having a second pair of hands here. Where that other tree is. So if we get to that where it shows another tree, that's where we are. And then we got to start checking the creek. We're almost there. Yeah. Yep. Is it shallow? Alright, this will make it really easy to spot whatever this thing is. Because it's right over the edge. And it's sitting right there, so... See a log. That would not. It's got to be further up.
high visibility best.
Yeah, right.
There it never fails.
Oh wait, those are the rapids. Those rapids I remember being right before where that thing was, which was right over there. See that mound? That mound. Oh, that's got to be it, dude. So on Google Earth, I remember getting down real low on this side to see exactly how to identify the land. See that mound right there? I thought it was a rock, but it's just a mound that goes up. And I'm like, I was thinking to myself, if it's a body, then it's laying right behind it.
Look at that.
See that? That's got to be it. That's got to be it.
Cool.
Free golf ball. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh man, from overhead you could even see how the stones could take the shape. Like the top. That's the white. That's, you know, that would look like knees right there sticking up from overhead.
And it's good size, sticking right out from the bank.
And I know that's it because see those two stones on each side? It was at the shoulder level. There was two white marks. And that's where those two stones that stick out. That's got to be it. Then it would like disappear in color in the middle where it looked like, you know, I thought legs were under the water. Then the knees coming up. Isn't that crazy how...
I mean, you're looking at it from...
Wow.
And of course that satellite, think about where he's at.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. And the view, the best view is through the trees that direction. That's exactly the direction that it was going to. And it looked like right up against the bank. Isn't that crazy? Guess that's another point, huh? Change in vegetation, but I don't know. It's not like it's dug up. This is all rock.
Yeah.
That is amazing how, like, from a distance, it's got the two legs, like, this, just the shape of it is so funny. Two legs,
Yeah.
midsection, body. Wow. Just goes to show you cannot trust satellite view.
Oh, heck no. So when I first heard about it, I was like, when was it taken? When was it taken?
Yeah.
That was what I kept asking.
Yeah.
And I never could find out. Then when that video Yins did the other night, or she did the other night, Nana said, yeah, it was in 2019. I said, okay, why are we doing this?
Yes. Yeah, and
I was all worked up.
Yeah,
I was like, somebody said
Yes.
something, let's go check it.
Yes.
I mean, no questions asked, let's go check.
well, that's
You know,
what.
that should be the law enforcement's mentality as well.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, you give me an idea of something, let's go check it.
Yeah.
You know, or if you have a claim, don't say it out loud. If you don't want me, go check it. 'Cause
Yep.
I will. I'll show up.
well, that's what I told Nana when I wanted to get your contact info. I said, well, we know it's not summer because the timing obviously is all wrong, thanks to Gavel Geeks and Chasing Truth. But like you said, who knows? It could be, you know, cold case, something really old. All right, everyone. So we found it. It was a rock with some, I guess, earth and grass growth on it. I got to give Jenny, Gavel Geeks, and Chasing Truth a lot of credit here, because I'll tell you, the length of this thing is probably around 7 feet, if not a little longer. If you go all the way to where the top quote-unquote head reaches the dirt, all the way to where the what looked like feet were, it's pretty long. But yes, it's just a piece of rock, but like I was talking about with Chillbilly, it's worth coming to check anything out. Like Chill was saying, we kind of wish law enforcement would do this for people. You know, when something's reported, at least someone come and take a quick look. This took us less than 15 minutes to get out here, if that. It was not hard to get out here. Take a look, see that it's just a piece of rock, right?
It's just rock with some grass on it.
So that's going to do it for this one. I want to thank Chillbilly for coming with me on this one today. This quick little... We were a little hesitant at first because in the parking lot there was like some big festival going on, again, like usual. But we just, you know what, decided just take a stroll. Why not? We saw other people doing it, so no one questioned us. I've got permission, recorded. I've got actual permission from the golf course to come here anyway, so we're good. We're gonna head back now. Thanks everyone for coming along, and we'll see you next time.